Hello and welcome back to the channel as we prepare for life in the VANARAMA National League North or South. Today's episode is going to be the transfer window leading into that season. Hopefully we can get some business done. Hopefully we can get some players in on part-time contracts rather than pay-as-you-play deals. So let's get into it. Here we go. It's the transfer window. Let's go. The biggest news is that after the promotion we can now sign people to contracts. Only 1 year deals, but it's still a contract. We can't lose them in the middle of the season. Harry Parsons is the first man to sign a contract, £170 a week. He's the first man to commit his future to the next season in the VANARAMA National League North or South. Second player, Lewis Hutchins. He signs £100 a week, 21-year-old centre-back. He has been at the club now for, I think it's 3 years. Yeah, next season will be his 4th year. 29 games, 31 games, 32 games, 92 games played for the club. He's got 10 goals, 3 assists, 11 man of the matches, 7.29 average rated. Very, very good player he's turned out to be for us. So he's cemented down for another year. And as you just saw, above it, Gabriel Fuller has come in. Released by Watford. He's a 17-year-old striker with 5 finishing, which is a slight concern, I'm not going to lie. Good strength, good stamina, very good natural fitness and jumping reach. His balance is very good too. Work rate, very good. Teamwork's good. His decision making's good. Composure could do with a point or two higher. His heading's decent. His first touch, again, maybe a point or two higher. Not bad. He'll probably be a backup striker. He's 17 and in on £75 a week, so he may get loaned out. I'm not entirely sure which way we're going to go about it yet. Like I say, he came through the ranks at Watford, got released, so we've brought him in. News just in, new deal signed, 1 year contract, £425 a week. Another season at the club. We've done great things thus far, and hopefully that continues. Sam Bagan is unwilling to negotiate with us or take a mutual termination 3 weeks early, so he's on his way out on the 1st of July anyway. Wouldn't go any earlier. I think that's because he's on £150 a week, so that'll free up some money. Kyron Wilshere has been released, and so has Connor Benson. Sad moment. Connor Benson has gone. He's had a decent little career with us. 5 goals in 32 games in the United Counties League Premier Division South. 3 in 30 in the Northern Premier League Division 1 Midlands. 4 in 26 the following season. Then he stayed in that division on loan at Peterborough Sports. Didn't play this season, just gone in the Southern Premier Central. So he's played 115 games, scored 15 goals, 14 assists in his career so far. I do worry that that's going to be the end of his career in this game, but we'll keep an eye just to double check that. But Connor Benson, who a little bit of a stalwart in the early part of this save, has left the club. Harvey Bunker is next into the club, central midfielder. After releasing Kyron Wilshere, who was 4th choice centre midfielder, we needed another one. Harvey Bunker is a 23-year-old, 3.5 star current ability, potential 5-star leading VANARAMA North or South player. That is exactly what we're after at the moment. Maybe we should be looking further ahead, but at the moment I just want to cement our place in the VANARAMA North or South. Stats wise, great first touch, aggression a bit high, decision making 13, work rate 12, vision and teamwork pretty good. Maybe a point or two on that would be ideal. Passing of 7, long shots of 7, again, point or two more would be pretty good. Physicals are okay. Again, there's areas where I'd like a point or two more, but it's not the end of the world. Especially, I mean, he comes in star rating wise as our best central midfielder. I'm not sure whether he'll start. He may do. I'll have to have more of an in-depth look at that as we go on and get close to the start of the season. Runs with the ball through the centre and gets forward whenever possible. I mean, definitely going to be a good player. And if he can grab goals from the midfield, that is exactly what we need. Came through the ranks at Forest Green. He'd tell a lie. He played 5 games for him in Sky Bet League 1, so he's dropping down, He's dropping down 3 divisions to come and play for us. Spent time in the VANARAMA North at Chester, averaged a 7.11 there, and in the Isthmian Premier Division, averaging 7.17 there. So he can definitely do it at this level, and that's what we need to do. Players that can do it at this level. We get some TV money, £7,500 for the VANARAMA North. That's where we are this season, and the North fixtures have been released. I clicked on it and I didn't have a look. So who we got? Kingsland in first, Oxford City, Chelmsford, FC United and Curzon, Ashton. It's going to be quite a tough start, I get the feeling. Friendlies have come through, Notts County, Blackstones, Country Sphinx, Ilkeston, Leek, and then we go into the Kings Lynn game there. Baggins had a wage increase even though he's going to leave in a couple of days' time. That's odd. Is the competition expectations up already? Here we go. Season preview. Where are we? 250 to 1. Us, Workington, and Hemel Hempstead all... Actually, Hemel Hempstead are on 350 to 1. So we're all there. Stourbridge still in the division, 150 to 1. Leamington, who came up with us then. They must have come up. FC United came up as well. So we got Kings Lynn, who are the favourites. Got relegated last season, 2 to 1 in the first game. We've got Curzon Ashton, who are 6th favourite. FC United, who came up there, 10th favourite. So we've got a very, very tough start. I think this is going to be a tough season, regardless of what order we play the teams in. But we've got to do our best. We've got to try and survive. This is going to be a season of a lot of defeats, I think. Jordan Barnett has joined the club. He is a central midfielder, can also play at left back. Probably more suited to being a left back, actually. Tackling and marking, maybe if it was around the double figure mark, definitely. Strength is 9, natural fitness of 12, pace of 12, acceleration of 12. It's weird that I'm playing this the day after I've been looking at Barcelona players, so some of these numbers don't necessarily jump off the page. I could do with really changing the colours at some point or another. In terms of central midfield, ball winning midfielder, his aggression is good, his bravery is good, his work rate is good, his positioning, again, probably could do with being a point or two higher, stamina and strength as well, maybe a point or two higher, but he comes in, he's probably going to be a backup, to left back, probably going to be a backup in the central of midfield. But we needed it. He's an experienced player as well, 26 years of age. He has spent his career playing at Yeovil, Oldham, Barnsley, came through the ranks at Penistone Church, went to Burnley for a nominal fee. Never played for Burnley, never played for Barnsley either. Got his break in League 2 with Oldham and played in the National League at Notts County and at Yeovil. So hopefully he'll be a good player. Hopefully he'll do a job for us and give us a little bit of experience. Speaking of left back, Brandon Horton joins the club. 25-year-old, 2.5-star player, can be 3.5-star potential. Probably won't fill that out though. I don't imagine being 25. Physicals are okay. Just a few that I would like to be a point higher at 10. Don't know why 10 is such the magical number, but being double figures is, what we're sort of aiming for. Mentals are pretty good. Technicals are okay. His crossing is 6 for a fullback. We've never had a particularly great crossing fullback. Marking of 8, passing of 8, tackling of 8, technique of 8. So not a bad player. He will most certainly be a backup left back. Obviously, we've got a lot more strength and depth now with that position. Over the years, we haven't had it, so it's nice to have a bit of choice to play at left back. Another player in through the door, Max Hunt, former Yeovil player, 3-star current ability, 3.5-star potential, unlikely to improve. He's 27 years of age. Go back, his jumping reach is 17. He's a 6'6" centre back, heading of 10. I don't know what the style of play is going to be like at this level. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of long ball football coming at us. A 6'6" centre back, even if he's not first choice, I think that's ideal to have around the club. 17 jumping reach, again, strength of 10, pace of 10, natural fitness of 10, acceleration of 10, aggression's 11, bravery's 12, determination's 11, teamwork's 11. His vision's a little bit poor, passing of 5, but to be honest, if I'm bringing a 6'6" centre back on, I'm not looking for his passing ability. I'm looking for that heading ability. I'm looking for that jumping reach. I'm not looking for his dribbling or his finishing. I mean, his first touch is 6. It's a little bit on the low side, obviously, but it's not absolutely disastrous. He should be able to at least take a touch. I mean, when you think about it, in season 1, Lewis Clemens, I think first touch was like 3 or 4, and some of the touches he was showing in front of goal were absolutely phenomenal. So I'm not going to read too much into that. I'd like him to have a decent long throw on him for that sort of size, but not to be. Very right-footed, can't use his left foot at all. But welcome to the club, Max Hunt. And like I said, he came through from Yeovil. Spent a bit of time there. So he's played the division above at Yeovil. Spent a bit of time in League 2 as well. And also at the Championship at Derby. Never played for them. Came through the ranks at Forest in 2016-2017 season. So he's been around higher division clubs. Hasn't really played for them. Played, like I say, a few games in Sky Bet League 2, mainly at VANARAMA national level. So he's above where we're at right now. So another good sign, I think, and it bolsters that central defensive area. Another centre-back in through the door, Malachi Reeves, 22-year-old centre-back, 3.5-star, current ability player, can be 4.5-star, can be a leading VANARAMA North player. So probably could be a decent player in the VANARAMA National if we were to get promoted. He is, like I say, 22, good physicals on him, 11 stamina, 11 pace, 13 natural fitness, 12 jumping reach, 11 acceleration. He is a 5'11" centre back. Position and teamwork 8 and 9, concentration 12. His tackling there is 13. Some decent numbers, 10 first touch. So he's going to be a bit more of a ball player, I think, than what we're used to here. He came through at Coventry City, spent a number of years at Coventry City, never played for them in the first team. So he can also fill in at right back. Looks like he's going to be a very good signing for us. Another centre-back in through the door, Lucas Yeomans, comes in, 22 years of age, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential. He is good jumping reach, good stamina, good strength, good natural fitness, 6-foot centre-back, like I just said. Can also play at right back as well, no-nonsense full-back. 12 tackling, 11 passing, 8 heading, 16 determination, 12 positioning, 8 teamwork, 15 aggression up there. We're going to get a few cards this season, I think. He came through the ranks at Tamworth, spent some time at Billericay in the VANARAMA South, then went to the VANARAMA National with Grimsby, played 5 games, and then dropped down to the Southern Premier South, played 20 games last season for St Albans on loan. Hopefully that means that he can adapt to this level here in the VANARAMA North. But like I say, welcome to the club, Luc Yeomans. Another centre-back or right-back. So we brought in Levi Francis. He's a 21-year-old attacking fullback, 2.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potentially VANARAMA North standard. I've brought him in because he's a left wing-back who can also play as an attacking left midfielder. Good physicals, 15 acceleration, 13 agility, 16 jumping reach, he's 6'4", 14 pace, 12 stamina. He's crossing again and dribbling, maybe a point or two high there, both a 6-7 first touch. Can't score to save his life, can't take a free kick, can't. I mean, let's face it, if we see him take a long shot, we really need to address what we're doing with his team. 1 penalty taking, 11 technique, 30 determination. So mentally not awful. There's a few bad ones in there, but not awful. Technically not great in the slightest. I mean, he can pass a ball and he's got some decent technique, but that's about it. But physically very good. He comes in as a backup once again. I am very impressed with the strength and depth that we seem to have this season. Hopefully that leads us to having a good season, but we'll have to find out. So we're going to end the episode there. We are at the first day of the season. It's a home tie against Kings Lynn. We're going to play that in the next episode. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow for the start of the season in the VANARAMA National League North.